Ensuring your employee, historical, and applicant data is complete, accurate, and consistent is essential for creating a strong affirmative action plan and effectively tracking your metrics. A robust data review process goes beyond basic checks to identify and resolve any discrepancies or inconsistencies. Let's explore 3 key aspects of maintaining data integrity while offering strategies to uphold quality and reduce risk in the event of an audit. The process starts with extracting data from your HRIS. You should also confirm that you have all the necessary data for the full period being analyzed. This involves verifying that the employee snapshot includes one record for each active employee as of the current plan or monitoring date. Additionally, the historical transactions file should capture all employment transactions during your monitoring cycle, including hires, rehires, promotions, and terminations. Some organizations may also include demotions, transfers, and other types of movement. Furthermore, the applicant data file should include all individuals who met the definition of an internet applicant and were associated with filled positions during the monitoring cycle. Once you've confirmed the correct data files have been extracted, check that all required fields are populated. Some of the required fields include employee demographics, such as race, gender, disability, and veteran status, job title, job group, EEO category, department, manager, and location or AAP in which the employee should be included. Additionally, within your promotions and transfers data, you need to ensure that all records have the data associated with the role prior to change and current role on one record line or row. You should have the job title, EEO category, job group, department, location, and other key data fields for the individual, both before and after their promotion or transfer. Once you have verified the totality of your data, it's vital to ensure that the populated fields are also accurate. Verify that employee demographics, including ethnicity and race data, are correctly recorded, especially if ethnicity data is tracked separately. Keep in mind that when Hispanic is indicated as an ethnicity, it should override the race value due to the EEO tabulation rules for race and ethnicity. It is also essential to periodically review the accuracy of each job title, EEO category, job group, census code, department, manager, and location assignments. Additionally, ensure that key data fields such as physical work location, reporting location, remote work location, and manager designation are accurate and current. Clients may choose to use manager location for smaller locations that do not meet the minimum headcount threshold. When applying this approach, ensure that your data export includes the accurate manager ID and the correct location for each manager so they can be placed in the appropriate plan. Furthermore, for historical records, verify that the listed manager was indeed the manager at the time of the transaction. Consistency between data files and records is essential. Your data must present a coherent narrative from start to finish. For example, the employee snapshot used at the beginning of the plan period should set the baseline for the year, while historical records and personnel transactions provide the ongoing content. The employee snapshot at the end of the plan period sets the stage for the next. Check for consistency by ensuring that employees appear correctly in each file and that their data aligns across different records. This data provides an example of a typical continuity mistake and shows the importance of data consistency. For example, employee 12345 is in the file for the 1st of January for 1 year, but there is no entry for the following year. To remedy this situation, you could look to see if there was a missing termination record that was not pulled out of the HRIS. This second example shows a mismatched variable error, wherein the key data elements do not align between separate records. Employee 56789 shows up in all of the expected files, however their data does not match from one file to another, as they are a senior accountant in the prior year and an accounting manager in the current year. In order to establish a proper explanation, you would need to determine if there was a missing promotion or transfer record that was not pulled out of the HRIS. Some of the facts that could account for the data errors or mismatches you encounter include duplicate transactions, hires and promotions coded to the same day, hires and terminations coded as transfers, transitions from one HRIS to another during which certain data points are not successfully merged, data otherwise affected by mergers, acquisitions, divestitures, reworks, or backdated transactions, and free-form data fields causing non-uniform output across the files. Each year, many federal contractors and subcontractors are subject to an audit by the OFCCP, making data integrity crucial for compliance. Your data must be accurate year-round to be ready for any audit and to address any discrepancies promptly. This includes ensuring that your affirmative action plan and data are regularly updated and accurate. Additionally, be prepared to review your data 2 years prior to the audited plan, as this data may be requested during an audit as well. When changes are necessary, be aware that they can impact various aspects of your reports, including placement goals and adverse impact indicators. Therefore, aim to achieve a level of data integrity that minimizes the need for last-minute adjustments. Maintaining complete, accurate, and consistent data is essential to avoid potential violations and other issues. By ensuring data sets are thorough and correctly populated, regularly reviewing for completeness, accuracy, and consistency, being proactive in data management, and updating data exporting policies and processes, you can better prepare for audits and uphold compliance. This approach not only ensures smoother audits, but also strengthens your overall data management practices. Discover how Affirmity can help you prepare and optimize your affirmative action program. Check out our affirmative action planning software and services on our website, or contact us for more information.